Hey everybody, K-Plum Games here, and welcome back to another episode of Mother 3. Last time we started out this adventure meeting Flint and his family along the way, and this time around we must investigate the fire that was started in the forest outside of Tazmily Village. Before we head out, let's take a look around Flint's cabin. Is this the fire that they were talking about? Because it seems to be under control. A fireplace and firewood. Now I know that's not what they were referring to, but I thought it was funny to make mention of it. Yeah, so Flint's cabin, there's not too much to do in here, to be honest. Just a few little objects to check. A machine for spinning wool. And the last thing is this blue pillow here. You can take a nap on this bed, take a quick rest. If we say yes, then that restores our HP and PP, so that just brings us back to full health, essentially. You're fully revitalized. It's very nice to keep that in mind. We might need to use that for later. You're looking pretty handsome, but this is no time for that. Alright, I guess the fire is pretty urgent, so let's head out and see what we can do. You gotta do something quick, Flint! It's the forest, the forest, the forest! The forest is on fire! Jeez, who will lock their door in a village as peaceful as ours? Flint! Ah, the doorknob. Why do you have to come off at a time like this? Ah, doorknob, I mean Flint. This is no time to be dozing off. There's a huge fire in the Sunshine Forest. Bad times like this call for reckless nice guys like you. Please come, Flint. Please. Nah. Then I'll just have to drag you there myself. Thomas joined your party. Alright. I'll follow behind you. What? What's so wrong with that? I happen to like following behind people. I mean, Flint just thinks it's a little bit creepy. But yeah, Thomas has joined our party, and you can see his crazy legs. Oh my gosh, he's running a mile a minute like Sonic. I also like to point out that Thomas literally is taking advantage of Flint here. He's like, times like these call for reckless nice guys like you. That seems like taking advantage of a good person, but you know what? Go off, Thomas. Can we go back home? Or is that not allowed at this moment? The door is missing its doorknob, but you opened it anyways. Alright, we can head back in here, but there's nothing to do. Let's talk to Boney, our dog. He's hiding something inside his doghouse. We got a stick. Hey, Flint. That stick should make a good weapon in case anything happens. Be sure to equip it first though. Just holding onto it will make it useful as a caramel. Alright, that's good advice. We need to equip our weapons. Stick gives us 2 more offense. Pretty nice to keep in mind. And yeah, that's all we can do for equipment at the moment. And let's head down. So, as we're heading up to the Sunshine Forest here in Tazmily, I just want to make note of the fact that Thomas is supposed to be some type of firefighter, right? He is one of the most useless firefighters that I could think of, to be honest, because like he can't even do his job without calling on Flint to help him out. Like, he's obviously so scared of the fire, he can't even do anything by himself. He needs Flint's help, which, you know, it's fine. Thomas is a little bit wimpy, but yeah, I mean, we're a nice guy, we'll help out. This guy's name is Biff. Ah, Flint. The whole sky north of here is pitch black with smoke. And this is Tazmily Square. This is like the main hub area of Tazmily. This is Sunshine Forest. It's on no wait, the forest is on fire. Tired. If the forest catches on fire, Klaus and Lucas and Honawa will be stuck out there. Yeah, I thought of that. My family is still out there. Presumably, maybe in the fire, which is not good. Ah, Flint, the Sunshine Forest is on fire? Oh, should I maybe give you a hand too? I think we're good. Oh no, I thought you'd say that. It's okay, don't take it personally. I'm not gonna go, after all. Alright, So yeah, is there anything we can really do here? Now isn't the time for that. Okay. So yeah, it seems that we can't really check a whole lot in Tasmily at the moment. We're just going to be talking to the residents who are out. If we head over here, the game's going to stop us, I'm pretty sure. Flint, the fire isn't that way. This is no time to get sidetracked. Yeah, the game doesn't want us going that direction. Who are you? Mapson. If you need something from the map-loving and map-owning Mapson, it must be a map, yes? Please feel free to take one with you. Got a Tasmily map. You're worried about Lighter's shack deep inside the Sunshine Forest, yes? I marked that area on the map for you. Alright. Please hurry and see if he needs help. Oh whoops, silly me. Forgot to tell you how to check the map, didn't I? To check the map, you need to... how do I put this? Fill your right index finger with a wish, or a strength. To push it more bluntly, I guess do something R button-ish? And yeah, we hit the R button, and we see the map. So, what we need to be doing is heading north, and that circle up there is where we're supposed to be going. That is the cabin that we must explore. Alright. Pusher! Flint! Took you long enough. Go check out the fire! Quickly! Chop chop! If the fire spreads here to Tasmily Village, my honor, my estate, and I will all go up in smoke. Literally! So go north. North, I say. North as in north, south, east, west. Why do you force me to explain such simple things to you? Perhaps it's because Flint doesn't know how to speak. Unfortunately. Cough, cough. Just hearing there was a cough fire has made me cough, coughing uncontrollably. I'm ultra sensitive to things, you know. By the way, if you prefer to run instead of walk, I recommend trying the dash ability. Cough, hack. This guy looks like Jeff from Earthbound. I don't think that's intentional, but it's just a little something that I noticed and I thought I should point out. What do you ladies have to say? Mr. Flint, you should probably take whatever Thomas says with a grain of salt. That's just the kind of person he is. Oh my gosh, roasting the man while he's here with us. They're saying the Sunshine Forest is on fire. If that's true, we better get our butts out of here before the fire engulfs our village too. Okay, Brenda. Thomas, why are you running around acting like a siren for? Honestly now, you better not cause too much trouble for Flint. See, people agree with me. Thomas is just useless. Oh my goodness gracious. Thomas, you're supposed to be a firefighter in that getup, but you can't do nothing. Alright, let's head north towards the fire. Because that seems like a great idea to not get ourselves killed. I mean, obviously going into fires helps people stay alive. Flint, the Sunshine Forest, which is to the west of Crossroad and past the Prayer Sanctuary, is apparently on fire like crazy. Oh, sorry, that sounds so explanation-like. Haha, the humor that I like to see. We got an edible mushroom from this chest, from this present. And we can actually pick up these nuts on the ground. And they'll restore a little bit of HP once we use them. Entrance is sealed, we can't do anything there at the moment. Mr. Flint, if you lose your way, be sure to check signposts and message boards. I'm telling you this out of the kindness of my heart, just so you know. Alright. Sunset Cemetery, graves have never looked so scenic. No zombies allowed! So yeah, that is what is north of here, is the cemetery, but we can't go there at the moment. Got another chest up here in the top left of the screen. And we got some nut bread. So yeah, as we're traversing this part of the map, I just want to point out the cute little detail of Flint's doorknob coming off when Thomas was pulling at the door. There's so many cute little details like that with the sprite work of this game and the animation. I just love it. There's a bunch of little details like that, and I'll try to point them out as we go along. But yeah, just like little details like that are really cute, and they add a lot to the to the game in general. Then you have Thomas calling Flint a doorknob. I mean, inadvertent insult, I guess so. Hey leader, can you see the fire from here? Hey, I said. I see he's as non-talkative as ever. So leader doesn't really talk to us, but he's a super tall dude who's hitting the bell tower. That is the source of the noise. Got another nut. Chirp chirp, sparrow advice. For this little bit, I'm going to use game lingo rather than comparisons. You can bring up the menu by pressing start. Starting from the left, the menu selections are goods, equip, status, and sleep. At present, you can use the control pad to select one of those four. By choosing a menu option and pressing the A button, you can find out all sorts of things you might want to know. Lastly, about the rightmost sleep menu option, if you choose the sleep option and press the A button, you can pause the game. The batteries won't drain very much while the game is in sleep mode, so don't worry. When you want to start the game again, just press select and the L and R buttons all at the same time. Well, what do you think? Should I explain that again for you? No, I think we got it. Chirp chirp, a sparrow fluent in game lingo is pretty raro, wouldn't you say? I mean rare. Well, this time I'll be sparrow-like for sure, and chirp 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 chirp. Oh, that was a good dad joke that the sparrow made. So yeah, if you see little sparrows like that on the adventure, they're basically just hint givers. They'll give you some advice about gameplay. If you're ever stuck, maybe try talking to them and it will help you out. Even if I did go on ahead, I just know I'd be no help at all. What should I do? Probably go to the village for safety. Get as far away from the fire as possible would be my advice. The flames started coming our way, so we ran here with all our might. But Old Lighter and Lil Fuel are still stuck in the forest. Wheeze, gasp, wheeze, gasp. Wheeze, no, what are you doing? Quit pushing that. Ugh, gas. Quit it, seriously, stop. Keep pushing that and I'll be sick. Why do you keep pushing it? See, you did it again. If you keep this up, I'm gonna... Blech. Just so you know, I'm gonna... If something bad happens to me, it's all because you kept pressing that stupid thing. What he was pressing, I will not understand and I will not speculate on because I have my own interpretation and it is interesting to say the least. Wow. Okay. So there's just a random church here before the Sunshine Forest. Let's head in and talk to this dude. Jonelle. May the forest and the people and the animals and I all have happiness. Oh Flint, good to see you here. I think it's only proper to offer a prayer here before going into the forest. Alright. Please answer with a calm mind. Please tell me your name. Yes, the name of the person playing this game. Well, my name is... Calum. K-Plum online, but Calum is my actual birth certificate name, I guess you could say. And that's what we'll be using for this dialogue option. Understood. Calum. Your name is Calum, correct? Yeah, I think so. Okay then, please continue to enjoy the game. After I count down from 3, you will forget you were ever asked this question. 3, 2, 1. Have you forgotten? Yeah. Good. Alright, cool. So, this church to me always stuck out whenever I would play Mother 3. And it's because having like a cathedral or church-like structure here in Tazmily seems a little out of place. I mean, like, in terms of the fact that it's a small village with a church, that kind of makes sense because a lot of small towns like are religious in nature. But I don't know if that was Itoi's original sort of like mindset when creating this church, and it just stands out to me because like throughout the game there's not much mention on religion or like those sorts of ideologies, but other like philosophical and like societal ideologies are touched on later on. So it's just interesting to me that they have this church here because it doesn't really come up a lot again throughout the game, the idea of religion or like religious ideologies. I don't know, just some food for thought, something that stood out to me when I played this the first time. Where's the fire? Is it on fire? Oh, I bet it's a big giant foresty fire. I mean, I'd assume the fire is on fire. Just a hunch. This is a big emergency, so I came to help out, but Ed won't let me through. I can be useful too, you know, I'm not just some annoying onlooker. Flint, thank heavens you're here. I think Lighter and Fuel are still stuck inside the forest. Don't worry, I'll hold back these rubberneckers. You just hurry and find them. Alright. And we are now in the Sunshine Forest. Cough, cough. Oh, it's you, Flint. I saw someone as manly as me walking this way. This smoke is terrible, and with my sensitive throat, I can't continue any further. So you can have this cookie instead. Let this slightly unclean and not very tasty cookie be of use. Please, let it be of use. Alright, we got a nut cookie. Actually, that's pretty useful. Having any healing items early on is nice. Alright, let's head up the trail. And we have an enemy! Mr. Batty blocked the way. So, Mr. Batty, little trivia about him is that his theme actually has the beginning notes of the Batman theme. So, given that it's a bat enemy, I think it's just a pretty obvious reference to Batman. Just a little interesting fact there. Pretty easy enemy to defeat. And we actually got some of the beat combos there, which is nice. Yeah, so that original part that I was quiet for just now, that is the Batman theme, essentially. And we got 2 hits. Pretty cool. 20 experience. Not too shabby, actually. We have an item here. An Aries Bracelet. That is a piece of equipment. I think that's for other. Yeah. A bracelet of the Aries zodiac sign. Defense +3. I wonder if Flint is an Aries. I don't know if these characters have official birthdays. Where could Isaac be? I'm not sure, honestly. This sign here. Kokori Hot Spring. There's no need to rush. 5 seconds rejuvenates Kokori Spring water. An extra syllable. Let's head into the hot springs. So, when we are in the hot springs, we heal up all of our wounds. Hot springs in Earthbound. Oh my god, I said Earthbound. I meant to say Mother 3. Oh my gosh. Hot springs in Mother 3 restore all of your HP and PP, as well as curing any status elements you may have. So it's basically just a full heal. Yeah. And of course, when we leave the stream and come back, the enemies respawn. So let's just take care of some of these Mr. Baddies. And of course, I don't get the combos, so it takes an extra turn to kill these dudes. Alright. 20 experience. Not too shabby. Oh, Flint! Cough! Cough! Ah! I breathed in too much smoke. Lighter and some fuels still aren't back yet. I'm pretty sure they're stuck inside the forest. Don't worry about me. Go help them. I will do. And now you can see the fire. Oh my goodness. This is a lot of fire. A lot of flames. Nothing in this little corner here, but I thought I would check it anyways. And now we see one of these dudes that we saw in the opening to the chapter. And of course he has the capabilities to run through fire. That is just too convenient. We have some more enemies here. And we got a green swirl. If you attack the enemy from behind, you will get a green swirl and you will do a back attack. You snuck up on a Yam monster from behind. So, when you sneak up on an enemy, you do more damage to them while their backs are turned to you. In addition, it takes a turn for the enemies to get back normally oriented, and while their backs are turned to you, they can't actually attack you. So we basically get a free turn here with extra damage. And this song is one of the ones that I feel I'm actually not terrible at getting the combos for. We get 26 experience and some nut bread. So yeah, definitely if you can, try to get green swirls on monsters. It's very much worth it to do so. 6 hits, okay. It's not terrible. And of course I missed it that time. And in battle, Thomas just acts flustered and he's basically as useful as a rock. Like, he can't do anything in battle. Flint leveled up to level 8. HP went up by 6. Offense went up by 2. Defense went up by 2. IQ up by 2. Speed went up by 1. And we get a present. Some nut bread. Yeah, Thomas in battle is just not very useful, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it's fine. But we're basically a solo player at the moment. Because Thomas is just kind of useless. Alright. Yeah, monster became tame, and we get 26 experience points. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to try and back attack these guys because they're stuck in the ground, so it's not terribly difficult to back attack them. But yeah, just as an example in that battle, we did 26 damage while their back was turned, and then when they were oriented looking at us, we did only like 15 damage, so definitely could see the difference there. And as you can see, if we run through the fire as Flint, we get burned and we take some damage. Flint got some nut bread. Cool. Oh, ran through the fire again by accident. So when you're dashing, one thing I didn't talk about yet is if you press B while you're dashing, you actually stop dashing. You're not just stuck in a dash until you hit the wall, which is pretty good to know. What is my HP at? Is there a way to check that? Okay, I can definitely use a nut bread at the moment. Okay, yeah, it shows me in this menu as well. I forgot if that was what it did or not. But yeah, now that we're healed up, let's go talk to this dude who's passed out. Lighter! Hey, Lighter, you alright? Flint, oh, and Thomas. Damn it! I try to beat these things up, but more just keep coming. I can't get past them. Ugh! What is that thing? A bug? Ugh! Dunno. They're going around the forest lighting fires, but never mind that. Fuel's still at home. What? Fuel's still in your shack? Flint, you go help Fuel. I'll look after Lighter. And now Thomas has left our party. But by checking this piece of wood here, we get Lighter's lumber. Flint, if you're gonna use that lumber as a weapon, be sure to equip it first. It's completely useless otherwise. Yeah, so that's definitely very good advice. We need to use this lumber. It does lower our speed by a bit, but it gives us more offense, so I think it's a fair trade-off. And if we head north, we get into a scripted battle with the bugs. A firefly and his cohort suddenly attack. So this would be a good time to go into Flint's skills. So Flint has skills that no other characters have. He has brute force abilities. Swing does damage to all enemies. Power Smash attacks one enemy, but I think it has lower accuracy than a normal bash attack. But if it does hit, it does more damage. Strengthen Up and Toughen Up are exactly what you would think. Strengthen Up just ups physical offense, and Toughen Up strengthens your defense. So since there's multiple enemies on the field, I think it would be a good idea to try and use the swing command and see if we can hit all of them. So these guys have a fire attack, which is basically the same as PK Fire. Ooh, that was nice. We hit all of them. Let's try that again. Yeah, so I mean, their physical attacks aren't like terribly difficult to deal with. But 2 swing attacks and they're all done. Not too shabby. And we get a present. Some nut bread. They did actually about the same damage that the nut bread would heal for, so it actually pretty much evened out. Leave Lighter to me. What's wrong with you, Flint? There's no need to look so worried. And Lighter seems to have passed out. You've never seen a bug like this before. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so as we're coming through the forest a little bit more, I just want to point out how cool this intro is to the game, and we'll touch on that more after this dialogue scene. Help! Oh no, that does not seem very good. Help, help! Okay, so we can't go back and save now that we did that dialogue option. But the fact that they start off chapter 1 with a house fire is really, really freaking cool to me. Like, the stakes are already very high when the game starts out. So, like, good on them for, like, immediately bringing the tension and, like, making the high stakes of chapter 1, like, a reality. And as we enter the house, we have to fight this flying mouse. I'm going to start off with a strengthen up. I just want to have more powerful attacks. Wow, 22 damage for a smash attack. So smash attacks are basically the equivalent of critical hits in this game. Oh my god, 2 smash attacks? Really? That's so silly. And this song is very slow, so it's like a lot harder to get the combo down. Dang, okay, I managed to do it. Flying Mouse became tame. And we got 45 experience. Flint's level is now 9. HP up by 6, offense by 2, defense by 2, IQ by 1, speed by 1. Not bad. Yeah, so by putting these characters in a high stress situation like a house fire, they do a really good job of just like making the high stakes early on and getting you invested. So we dash through that piece of wood and we help out Flint. Or we help out Fuel, rather. Jesus. Mr. Flint! You took Fuel into your care. And yeah, I mean, the next logical thing is to head out. And as we're leaving, it looks like we got out just in time. Any longer in that cabin and we would have been toast. Wow! I'm pitch black and covered in soot, but I'm alive. Oh, you're pitch black too, Mr. Flint. Thank you, Mr. Pitch Black Flint. Thank you so much, Mr. Pitch Black Flint. Oh yeah, we need to let my dad know I'm okay. He's probably worried sick about me somewhere. Alright. Let's do a quick little save. I'll cut this out for you guys. Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. Alright. With that save under our belts, let's head out of the forest. I mean, we could do a few more fights actually to get experience. Might as well. And we can hit those guys in one shot now if we get the combo down. Not bad. We get some nut bread actually, which is very useful. I'm gonna try and save that. Yeah. So early on in the game, it's really just about like fighting as many enemies as you can and just getting experience and trying to get level ups if you can, because we're not terribly weak at the moment. I mean, Flint starts off at level 10, but it's just good to have like a little bit of extra experience, so any little bit would help. And of course we get items along the way, so it's definitely very worth it. We'll skip that one, it's not a big deal. And we head back out the forest the way we came. A little Easter egg that you can only see during this portion of the game is if you come in the hot spring, and if we get revitalized again, we can see that only the top of our faces now are covered in soot. The rest of our bodies were cleaned off, which is a nice little detail that is very easily missable. Hey, heck! Don't know who you are, Mr. Pitch Black Guy, but thanks a million for saving Fuel. Wow, you're really pitch black, heck. Oh, Fuel, Flint. You're pitch black and covered in soot, but you're alright. If you're looking for lighter, Thomas took him to the prayer sanctuary. But wow, you're really pitch black. Oh, Mr. Flint and Fuel. You're both pitch black, but I knew it was you two the instant I saw you. Huh? Oh, this injury? Actually, about that. Yes, this injury. Abby here was attacked by some bizarre flying mouse thing with bug wings. It just went chomp and bit her on the head. That makes sense? If it didn't, I can explain it to you again. It made sense to me. That was a very easy to understand explanation. Yeah, I think we got it, bro. Honestly. And we're back out of the Sunshine Forest. How's it going, Thomas? Flint! You're pitch black and covered in soot, but you're alright. Being the responsible man I am, I managed to bring Lighter here. Hurry and let him see fuel. Nothing in the sanctuary for us at the moment. Let's come over here. Dad! That voice, is that you, Fuel? You're alright. Wonder what happened to you? You're pitch black and covered in soot. What about you, Dad? You busted your leg. Oh, this ain't nothing. All I gotta do is twist this like so, and then do this, and then... Ow! Consarn it. Boss, what in the world are you doing? Fixing my injuries, obviously. What does it look like? Anyways, we sure are lucky Flint showed up when he did. Yeah, he and Lighter have always been quarreling buddies since they were kids. It's enough to make me jealous. Thanks, Flint. Guess I showed my not so tough side, huh? I owe you one for today. I think that could be the first time I've ever heard the boss thank anyone. Ahaha, you're right. The only thing that could make this any stranger is if it suddenly started pouring rain. Ask and you shall receive. And now it's starting to rain. Let's just hope this rain puts out the fire. We need to tend to Lighter. Let's head back to the village for now. There you are, Flint. You're all patched up now. It's a good thing you and Fuel only suffered light injuries. It's been a while since Tasmilly last had rain. Flint, please get some nice rest. Next time on Mother 3, we see where we go from here after ending the fire in Tasmilly Village. See you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.